Hello everyone, this is PrussianPrince with another Total War Warhammer 2 tournament match cast. This is the Fresh Review Tournament number 4, Winners Bracket Semi-Final match between myself and Bacta. I'm playing as Dark Elves, and on the other side we have Bacta in command of the High Elves. I'm gonna go over my composition to start things off. I have Malekith on Dragon, we have Spiteful Conjuration, and of course Soul Stealer. It's pretty much what we're gonna go for in terms of Malekith. Then we have two of these Cold One Knights, a Slaaneash's Harvesters here, and actually a third Cold One Knight. So actually quite the heavy cav composition here that we've gone for. Then we do have 3 Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, 2 Dread Spears, and a bunch of these Bleak Swords. So essentially we have 5 Bleak Swords, 3 of them, actually 4 rank 1, 1 rank 2, basically. Now for Pacta, as you can see over here, again, no, not High Elves. Did I say High Elves? I think I did. Playing it as the Wool Elves and not the High Elves. So we have here the Glade Lord. It looks more like a Glady to me, but yeah, there you go. So what does she have? Of course, she's on a dragon. We have Brave Anathema, as you would expect. Then we do have a bunch of these cav units here. It looks like a Wild Rider unit with 1 chevron. Wild Rider, as they are called. Wild Hunters of Kurnus here as well. These guys do have Frenzy, I believe this is. Yes, there they are. Sisters of the Thorn as well. This cabinet does have some interesting things here, like the Curse of Anrahir and, Shield of Thorns. This is pretty important to keep in mind. Then we do see a couple of these Dryads. Actually, is that one Dryad? No, that's not one Dryad. That is... looks like 2 Dryads. Yep, there we go. Also some Eternal Guards. 3 of them in total. As well as 2 Way Watchers. Okay, so that is basically the assault contingent. Did I miss anything here? Not really. I mean, that's the missile and infantry contingent. I don't think I missed anything. There's... No. Okay, there's a Spell Singer of Life here, which I totally missed. Let's see what she's got here. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to look at stuff. So there you go. Okay. Power Stone, Flesh to Stone. Pretty important because of the armor, depending. Then, of course, Earth Blood. Anyway, let's get the show on the road and hit play. So, right now, seeing the High Elf build, I'm feeling, okay, this is pretty winnable for me. We'll just have to wait and see, right? Because my melee line, I'm confident that it can do alright against his, right? I would say. Because I have more swords than he does. And, yeah, that should be pretty good. Me, cavalry wise, I'm pretty confident as well that I got it. Of course, I have Malekith. Only issue is he has the Way Watchers, right? That's the main deal here. And of course, the Glady, she can snipe. I mean, she's probably gonna start targeting my units soon. We'll see. Not yet. Okay, so here I tried to harass with the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, because getting any damage done on pretty much anything, I mean, it's gonna help as long as I don't run out of ammo. And here I tried to hit the Glade Lord, or the Glady is, is more normal, but it doesn't really happen. Very sad, but it is what it is. And here, of course, we have the Sisters of the Thorn coming around. I am gonna get some... I mean, if I could get some volleys off into these units, that would be great. But again, I'm getting shot here. I actually lost 2 models, so... that actually is very, very bad for me. But, is it bad enough? Hard to say. So I'm turning around the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows here. I'm definitely getting set up here with my melee line. I need to be a little bit careful. Fortunately, the Glady just hit all these trees here, so that's not very impactful at all. There are, of course, some other issues here. Oh, looks like she's now targeting the Cold One Knights. We'll see if damage is done. Here I'm able to get a volley off into Sisters of the Thorn. Not much damage was done here, however... the ammo is going down, so I need to be really careful with how I do this. The good thing for me, though, is that the Way Watchers are facing my Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, so... This means now I'm going to move up as they are repositioning, you know. They could actually target me if there were issues. So the good thing is, I have the Cold One Knights out of here, and I have the Malekith not engaged. The problem, though, is... Oh, I should have been bracing here, but this is a huge mistake by me. Well, not huge, but, you know, I could have braced this. The Wild Hunters of Kurnas getting an excellent charge and then pulling back. That is absolutely terrible for me. Next, I have these Dark Riders with repeater crossbows actually targeting the Sisters of the Thorn and doing great there. I'm still going to be engaging the melee line here. I have Malekith trying to do something here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with the Cold One Knights here. This is a terrible move by me. These guys here, you know, there's Way Watchers here. We have Priyavanatha Rima. And, you know, that's not going to go well. Cold One Knights trying to break through here. But again, this isn't going to work. What I really should have done is I should have used my melee cap over here on the left. That wasn't good. Look at this Cold One Knight unit here. I actually end up hitting... with a breath attack, these Wild Hunters of Kurnas. But again, the situation isn't entirely ideal for me right now, right? Because, oh, these Cold One... Oh, the Eternal Guards actually stopped. Because they moved, means I can get a charge off into the Eternal Guards and do some damage. I managed to send Slaaneash's Harvesters in here, but this isn't good for them. I really should be popping a Soul Stealer or something, but I am actually forgetting about this. Okay. Not good. So right now, this is very bad for me. I do actually think that I noticed the breath attack, so I just moved my Dark Riders out of the way. My melee line isn't doing so hot, except, you know, in some cases I'm winning, in other cases I'm losing. But you know, this was a terrible engagement for me. However, I did get a massive Soul Stealer here against a lot of the units of the not High Elves, but Wood Elves. Why do I keep calling it High Elves? Not sure about that. Anyway, Malekith is coming around here. He's trying to do some work, but you know, I mean, he's already gotten like 40 kills. As for the Slaaneash's Harvesters, only 3 kills, but I believe the Soul Stealer is still possible. Malekith is gonna come around. Okay, and here at this point, there's like, okay, these Way Watchers are alone here. I have just my general here, and I get a beautiful breath attack over here into the cav. It definitely helps me a lot. And now because these Way Watchers are here, even though, okay, has actually gone pretty well for me, but I did lose a lot of units. Now here, I'm gonna send in the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows into the fray here. The Glade Lady is coming in as well. However, Malekith is gonna come in here, and this is a great engagement for me because not only will I have Slaaneash's Harvesters, but I also have my Journal here, so potential for Terror Route is a thing here, and it's already happening, you know? And even though the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows are terrible in melee, this is actually not bad use for the first time in, like, ages, right? Because this allows me to get Malekith in and also the Cold One Knight, so that's not too bad, but, you know, Glade is not looking so good right now. You know, she actually just took massive amount of... Well, she didn't take damage at all, actually, but, you know, the Way Watchers are out. That's what I meant to say. And right now, because there are no Way Watchers on the field, that definitely turns the game a lot into my favor, right? So this is very good. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I see that the Glady is preparing for a breath attack, so I did end up splitting some of my cap forces. Now Malekith here is fighting. I'm not entirely sure if he's... I mean, he's supposed to win here, right? But with Earthblood and other stuff, maybe not. So I'm actually gonna end up targeting with the Dark Riders and repeater crossbows the Glady. So I'm doing some damage to the Glady here. I am actually ending up hitting the Glady. And this is quite some damage. Now here, of course, there's an attempted charge on the Glady. I do actually try to get the Spellsinger of Life here with Malekith, but unable to do so because she's just so fast on that horse. There's a nice Earthblood popped here, I suppose. Flesh to Stone as well, which is going to give armor, but doesn't really help too much, honestly, because I have a lot of armor piercing on the Dark Riders. Now there's Prey of Anathema, which is very bad because I cannot give DPS back to the Glade Lord. This is not good. However, I'm gonna get a nice hit here into the Way Watchers. I do end up managing to pop the Soul Stealer, which should help me slightly here, but you know, it's not ideal. But still, I did end up some work there. However, you know, Malekith still has issues with HP, but you know, I mean, doesn't have issues with HP. I mean, he's dropped more than the Glady, but that's more than fine. Okay, and we totally were able to get Singer of Life there, and of course everything chain routes off the field because we hit army losses at that point. Now let's take a look at the situation, the post-battle statistics. You see the Bleak Swords here doing actually quite okay against the Eternal Guards, and Dryads not terrible. Way Watchers here, you know, they really didn't do much, although they were I say that, but they actually did a massive amount of damage to one of the Cold One Knights. Either this one or this one. Probably this one, to be fair. I'm not entirely sure which one. But they did actually do a lot of damage. However, they got caught, and that's what sealed the deal here for the Wood Elves, I would say. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Follow me on social media. See you all next time.